June 26, 2016, again reporting 100% alive. All these websites are the final plans of salvation for the entire world. I was even in Washington, D.C., met with this gentleman and went to the, obviously, Associated Press and also to the, yes, press club. For indeed, I've even got my own home that I'm rebuilding now. This is the person who is now dead. And it also, what it does is it brings the military home. So we no longer have to fight wars. And it's all based upon political criminals. It's based upon predatory greed. It's based upon all the aspects of humanity that result in self-genocide. For the criminal ruling elite do indeed want you dead. They want you as their slaves. And it's happening in World War III, called clear collar crime. For one of the main persons responsible for the kidnapping is Jimmy Deal, who works for this firm. Why has nobody done anything at all except to severely persecute? Never prosecute, because I've never had anyone file a lawsuit against me. So how could these unbelievably amount of paper, which is resulting of around 300 to 400,000 US dollars being wasted of your taxpayer money to have me kidnapped and thrown in jail for 848 days, and I still can't get the attention of FBI James Comey and Loretta Lynch, who actually happens to be the Attorney General, and it relates to Deputy Attorney General, yes, Sally Yates on 4:11 CR 112. For indeed, this is the #1 paradise, including Cuba, that will join the United States. Oh no, they'll just join their own brand new country called Unocracy.com, as they're the first countries to get rid of communism and political corruption. And strange enough, it's actually based upon this little device here, which I'm waiting for remanufacturing, which will go on every single desk, every single vehicle in the entire world, including even wearable technology. For indeed, that's my absolute #1 skill. Oh no, it's the #1 journalist evangelist of all time, teaching everyone how to love and care for each other. And why no one has responded? Well, they'll have to answer that during the press conferences that they host to explain to the entire world, including United Nations and Interpol, why nobody has responded. For I've been broadcasting for now 8 years, simply to recover my own 250,000 US dollars from Robert D. Rose, known as the final terrorist. For when we finally get rid of all terrorists and all criminals by shunning them by their own evidence, their own signatures, their own testimony, then the rest of you, my people, 7.4 billion people, now can create new small businesses with very little interference from any government officials and authority at all. For indeed, it's not the governments that are #1 corrupt, it's the people that buy the politicians. Now they prostituted themselves in bed, and they have become the monkeykings.info. monkeykings.information is what this is truly all about, as well as all the other solutions. Every time a crime was committed, I published and went to law enforcement with the countermeasures for all crimes totally. And I'm going to build a new home now. I've got my, obviously my plans. I'm getting ready to meet with the architect right now. For indeed, I've already architected as CreatorKeith.com, Bid on Keith, and particularly BuiltByKeith.com. How to save yourselves from predatory greed and to get rid of all these murders and these break-and-enters and these cyber crimes and insider trading being conducted by all these masterminds who've indeed numbered their own days. So who to blame? Yes, place the heap of coals called fire and brimstone on the heads and the toes and the rear ends of super criminals like Robert D. Rose. For indeed, the entire world will be soon manhuntrose.com. Can't be any cleaner than that. All based upon the original website, Where is Robert Rose? For indeed, I am 100% about teaching the entire world, as the #1 evangelist, how to solve their own problems, just like my godfather Jesus Christ did 2,000 years ago. How much simpler can this possibly be? For it's not a corny joke. No, not at all. It's deadly serious on the number of people that are thrown into jail because they are whistleblowers. Oh, that's whistleblower IRS February 2009, case 658, that's worth $8 million US dollars and $400 million US dollars minimum that the US government personally owes me for turning over all of their own criminals back to the last of the honest judges, lawyers, prosecutors, district attorneys, and of course FBI James Comey. So set up a meeting with Jessica Soho in the Philippines. Set up a meeting with James Comey and Loretta Lynch and Paul Ryan, for they've all been notified for years now to simply pick up the phone and call me. And I'll answer any question they have about the true cause of humanity's greed and the solutions that bring us all back into unity, called unification, with unityurl.com, based out of Hong Kong. And I'll have corporations, governments, militaries, everyone will hire me so I can come in and finally teach them with bitonkeith.com how to solve their own problem. Welcome to the Universal Shows that you can also do another master teacher key.